Jesus Christ. Woo! Oh, we're all dead. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't. Woo! Open the door! Oh, this is bad. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is RicketyGames. I'm Sydney, and today we are here with Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. I have been wanting to play this game so bad because I love these types of games. It is true survival in every way, shape, and form. It is barricading your house, it is making sure your mental health is okay, your physical health is okay. I love it. I've been playing this war of mine for years, which is basically what this game is. If you don't know this war of mine, it is made by 11-bit studios from Poland, I believe, and they basically created a game that simulates what it's like living in a wartime state. These people you're playing, these characters, they are trying to survive a war, and you have to barricade your house, you have to go find what you can to survive. Materials from scraps and wood, components to make electrical things, to food, things to make alcohol to barter with. Everything becomes a commodity, and you're trying to just make it day to day. But at night, people will come and raid your house to try and get your resources. You can go scavenge other places and potentially get shot. You can witness horrific events while you're out scavenging, and that can take a toll on your mental health. And if you become too depressed, you will literally lose the will to live. And this game is very much the same, except instead of war, it is zombies. It takes place in 1980s Texas. We're gonna have to pick a pair of survivors to start out with and basically just try to survive the outbreak. There's a component of trying to actually make it out of the city. So there's actual progress in terms of your shelter. The only thing I'm gonna add is that I basically play through the tutorial of the game just to get a taste of it, because I haven't really played this type of game on a computer. I always play it on a tablet or some sort of other I think I played it on like the Switch or something like that. But regardless, I love this stuff. I managed to pack it into like a little episode for you guys, so let's get into it.
People of Walton, this is your mayor, John Ward. Now, I want to take a moment to thank y'all for your patience and resolve in these most challenging times. It's that Southern spirit, it's that Texas grit that gives me full confidence that we'll not only get through this crisis, but come out stronger on the other side. I only wish I could be here to see it. However, folks, I regret to announce that today I'll be moving my office to a secure spot outside the city limits. Now, no need to go assuming the worst. All right. This move is strictly to facilitate better coordination with our boys in uniform, who are at this very moment putting together a surefire plan to retake our city and eradicate the... Huh? This can't wait. Now where? Excuse me. So just, hold tight, secure your homes, and I assure you,
hello?
The tide will turn. God bless you. God bless you.
I'm not sure if anyone out there is still listening to this trash, but if you are, know this. Nobody is coming to help you. There's no plan. Look, what they did, it's wrong. It's all wrong. We are trapped, and staying here isn't an option. You have to get out. Escape the city any way you can. Get out now.
Ooh. Okay, now we get to pick our people. So that's really interesting. So 1980s Texas. You got to see the Bush versus Reagan little billboard in the background, seeing the old cars, and the mayor is relocating their office, which is absolute crap. That woman on the radio, the mysterious woman, was right? No one is coming to help you. They're either gonna nuke the city or they're gonna wall it off and hope for the best for the people inside the city limits, and they're not gonna help you. It sounds like there are people on the outside of this town, regular civilization, but we don't know the full context of it. Either way, if there are survivors and the outbreak is contained to this Texan city, their main priority would be containment, right? Making sure that it doesn't infect other parts of surrounding cities, the rest of America and the world, etc., right? So that would be their main concern. The people that are in the city limits, not their concern. At that point, it's collateral damage, and they're not going to go out of their way to save the remaining survivors, however many there may be. And it looks like, according to our survivor choices here, not many survivors. Let's read through them all, and then let's start one. I don't know anything much about this game other than it is very much like I mentioned, this War of Mine type game. I've played it for years. I literally go back to that game so often, but the challenge for me with that game is not to make it to the end of the game, because you can do it with one person and people will drop dead. My goal with that game every single time, and I'm gonna make it the same goal with this game, although I'll probably be a little bit more lenient because I don't have we can't be playing this for years on this channel, but my goal with this War of Mine every time is to start with the survivors that you start with and make sure that every single person gets out alive. If somebody dies, I consider it lost, like you lose, because that's the hardest thing to do. I'm gonna treat it the same because I want everybody to live, and I'm very interested in the pros and cons, so to speak, of each person, right? And that's what makes it realistic, that's what makes it interesting, right? So let's take a look at Tracy and Wayne here, our first pair. Tracy went to the rodeo to protect their treatment of horses, not to fall for Wayne, a rugged bronc rider who somehow won her over. Despite their different backgrounds, the pair's connection was like lightning, and they quickly began planning a future together. On the night of the outbreak, Tracy's pregnancy test came back positive, and the couple now find themselves facing both the dead and the ramifications of starting a family in this hostile world. Oh, Tracy, you should be making some decisions. So Tracy has an increased will to live, obviously because of the baby. Melee damage is significantly increased while on low health, so that's a perk for her. She's gonna fight to survive harder. Determined, this survivor is resistant to morale loss from low needs. So morale is a really fascinating part of games like this. And I'm saying games like this, I don't know many, but this War of Mine, it will be my continual and only reference for stuff like this. But the morale thing is interesting because it's basically like the psychology meter in something like Amnesia, but more realistic. So basically, when shit starts to really hit the fan, you're going to start off being relatively okay in the game. You're going to have good health, good food, enough to kind of get you by for a couple of days. But when your supplies start dwindling, when the holes in your house start getting to you, the needs, right, capital N needs, the needs of your characters, when they start draining really low, and you're going to have to start going days on end without eating or without sleeping, you know, certain things that are going to just really drain the health of your characters, the morale, like their will to live, they're like, okay, want to do stuff, want to keep going, is going to decrease as well, and it's a big part of it. And in this War of Mine, it can get to the point where your person has no morale. They don't have the will to live, and they will literally sit on the floor and you cannot do anything with them. You can try to talk them through it, try to talk them out of depression. So that seems like it's going to be a big factor in this as well. And Tracy has higher determination, I think, again, because of the baby, right? And then also due to the same thing, non-drinker, so alcohol items cannot be consumed by her. Wayne, however, is a thrill seeker, so he gains adrenaline from damage, which boosts his morale. So he's like, hit me, I'm gonna hit you back, I'm ready, don't bite me. And then he's a moonshiner, so he can craft crude moonshine in the cooking areas. Now, that might seem like, oh, he can just make alcohol, but moonshine, alcohol, sugar, coffee beans, cigarettes, these things become really, really hot commodities, and you can trade them for other items, and they're usually high worth. So the fact that he can craft crude moonshine probably means that moonshine is a very valuable item in this world, and being able to craft it himself means that we can have a good supply of items to trade. right? That's most likely what that is. Again, I have no idea. I have not watched anything of this game, really. Last thing, restless. So spending a phase without leaving the shelter results in morale loss. So he gets cabin fever really fast. So he does not like being kept inside. He needs to be out. So he should be the person going in and out of the house more frequently. So that's Tracy and Wayne. We've got Daryl and Leo. I promise I'm not going to go through like every single little thing, but the part of this game is understanding each of the details that will help or hinder you with your characters, right? Each person has their own set of good and bad things, so there's that. Anyway, I'll try not to go on and on about it and get to the game, but this is important because it's the setup to the scenario that you're going to be playing, right? So Daryl is an irritable high school baseball coach who has been grappling with a difficult student named Leo. Despite his frustrations, Daryl is determined to stay by Leo's side and help him locate his family as the city descends into turmoil. Okay, so we've got teacher and student. Daryl has an iron stomach. He can eat everything without getting upset, so he's a whittler. Melee weapons are cheaper to craft, so he can make his own melee weapons, and they will be cheaper in resources whenever we do have to do that. But he's a bad cook. He can only cook slop. Oh no. Okay, and then Leo is a really tough person. He can take less damage in combat. He's a slugger, which means increased damage when using melee weapons. So that's a really good pair. So Daryl can make melee weapons for like cheaper resources, lesser resources, and Leo can use them with increased power. But that increased power and toughness comes at the cost of being a voracious eater, which means that he loses a lot more hunger each phase. So there's that. Sebastian and Diane. Diane spent her time outside class waiting tables at the local bar, saving for a pair of high-end turntables. She had always struggled to connect with Sebastian, the bar's reserved and curmudgeonly owner. But now, having fled the establishment, the two find that they share something in common: the will to live. You'll find that bans people pretty quickly, I'd find. Alright, so Sebastian is a gunsmith, which means that ranged weapons are cheaper to craft, so less resources. He can make guns with less resources than other people. He's a good marksman, meaning that when he uses said firearms, he does more damage, but he's really jaded, so his morale is harder to get back when it goes down, so it restored slower. Now Diane, she is untiring, so she loses rest slower than others, so she can be up, she can be at him constantly, which is good. She's an optimist, so that kind of balances out the jadedness, so maybe she can save him when he goes down. Passively gains a small amount of morale every phase. Alright, that's good. So we don't really have to worry about her getting depressed, going down. Poor craftsperson. Barricade repairs less effective. Okay, so if she crafts something in the house, barricades or anything trying to fix something, it's not going to be as good. Good to know. Okay, Hector and Kayla. Kayla is a rebellious high school student who would frequently clash with her overprotective father, Hector, who would often push her into embracing his passion for outdoor living and self-reliance. The pair managed to reconcile after the chaos of the outbreak and the tragic loss of Kayla's mother. Okay, so we got father and daughter here. Very Last of Us. I almost think we should do this one just to be on theme. But gearhead, so Hector, the father, is a gearhead, which means he gains an extra component resource for everything he dismantles. So that's another thing very similar to this war of mine. You can dismantle things for pieces and other components, basically, to make other things. Alright, fortifier. Barricades are cheaper to repair, so he can gain extra components when he dismantles things, and he can use those things less to make something just as good. But he is an insomniac, so he doesn't sleep very well, which means that he loses rest each phase. I don't know what the phases are. I don't know if that's a day to night cycle or if there's a period set of days that is counted towards a phase. We'll find out. Kayla is evasive. She has a small chance of not taking damage in combat, so there's a way to get away from danger easily because she's small and probably fast. Escape artist. Create more lockpicks when crafting at the workbench. Okay, so alright, that's a great skill to have, so you can just make more lockpicks. But she's a lightweight. She's small, right? She's a kid. So reduced backpack space, that makes sense. So if she's gonna go out scavenging or anything like that, she has less backpack space than someone like Hector, an adult. Makes sense. Daphne and Penny. Daphne is a dedicated therapist who was helping her patient Penny manage her intrusive thoughts and violent impulses. However, as the city fell to the undead, The pair started relying on each other in ways they never anticipated. Alright, so Daphne is the therapist, so she has first aid training, which means that she can craft more items in the medical area for the same cost. So less resources, but can craft the same items that are needed. She's a good cook. That's really good, because usually good cook improves morale and it makes people feel fuller, I think, better. But it almost always improves morale because, you know, good cooking, who doesn't like that? Pacifist. Attack damage is reduced. So she doesn't really want to harm people, so she doesn't have a good attack. Penny, on the other hand, with her intrusive thoughts and violent impulses, she's a blade expert, so increased damage when using a bladed weapon. That's interesting. She's very sneaky, so she's good at scavenging, less noise, but she is haunted. Undead attacks may also add to a trauma state. So this must be dealing with her trauma, with her mental state, the intrusive thoughts, the violent impulses. She's more affected by the zombie apocalypse. That's very interesting. And then we're back to the beginning here. Okay. So those are all of our options for survivors. I'm really excited to play all of them. For the purposes of this playthrough, we'll pick one and then play them as far as we can get through. Now again, the person in me who loves these games really wants to set the high bar of making sure that every motherfucker gets out alive. We start with 2 people, we end with 2 people. I might have to sacrifice that for the recorded version of this playthrough, because otherwise we might be here for months. I don't know how hard or easy this game is. I personally will probably go through and play everybody because they all seem amazing. I'm kind of interested in doing Hector and Kayla because it reminds me so much of The Last of Us, and since we're on The Last of Us kick and we got the show and the zombies, I think we should do it. So let's do it. We've got Hector and Kayla. Walton City is a dangerous and unforgiving place. Do you need guidance? I am new. I think it's just a hint system, but I'll turn it off if they start going too far. This would be really interesting. I love this stuff. Okay, daytime, August something, 1980. This shelter won't do. Oh, it's exactly like this War of Mine. So you start off, the shelter's like fucked up, so you have to repair it. The barricades are in bad shape, and there's barely enough here to survive. We need to move to a new shelter as soon as possible, then find a way to escape this hellhole. Find a new shelter and move in. Oh, so we're not gonna stay here? Oh man, the graphics look so good. This War of Mine could never. No, I love that game so much, but obviously it was made at the time it was made, so they didn't have this type of thing. Oh man, it's only 2D, and I know that that style is like really hot right now because there's been a couple of games past couple years that have been doing this kind of style, but this, it's so detailed. Oh fuck, they're right here. Oh my god. Whoa, they're outside the house. That's a bad idea. I should not have done that. There's no room for mistakes. Not now. Yep. I love the... Oh, they're out here too. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're already here. Okay, so we got the workbench down here. Don't get near the windows. We don't like it when you tap the glass. Assign a survivor specific things. Okay, so this is the map to get out. So we need to scavenge locations to find resources to be good enough to book it. Okay, so but this is what we want to get to. The best house on the worst street. Straight up. Okay. So these are just scavengeable locations. Inaccessible during the tutorial. Okay, gotcha. Okay, but oh, hi. Don't look out there. That's not a great idea. We're gonna provoke them. So we got our meters at the bottom. We've got hunger, we've got sleep, and then the blue looks like our mental state, and then our health bar. August 20, 1980 daytime. Confirm actions to hold R. I hate to see the city like this. And then, okay, yeah, we go up like this. It's trippy because you can see through, but you can only go side to side. So there's no going into like that back area, right? Even though it looks like we could go. No sense taking risks out there. It's just the bed. We can go to sleep here. So we don't have a lot. We definitely want to get... honestly, we have a lot of materials in here. Like, this War of Mine is... You have none of this stuff. Like, it is bare bones. Like, you have to make a chair. You have to make a bed to sleep on. you start out with absolutely nothing. Oh, hey, go down the stairs. Thank you, sir. Okay, and then, so if I switch to 2 and I'm his daughter. Very nice. Okay, and we've got the workbench here. Lockpick, so she can make a lot of lockpicks. Beds, portable beds. Okay, so that's worth knowing. Communal area. Okay, so we can improve the common room. We can improve the cooking area, the medical area, and then the bench itself, and the workbench. Weapons bench, and then a workbench. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, Dad. No wandering off. Let's go down the stairs. I'm gonna have him go scavenge. Okay, does he have a different workbench? No, it's the same. Okay, same for everybody. That makes sense. That's the same in this war of mine. Alright, so looks like we want to scavenge straight up, and this is the tutorial. It's okay, I need it. I don't want to fuck things up straight off. Okay, the backpack. Now, in this war of mine, when people would come to it's literally the icons, too! Oh my god! I mean, they're a little bit better improved, but like this bandage and the food. Is it the same people that made it? I don't think it's the same people. Yeah, it's not the same studio, but they are making the Alters 11-bit studios, this war of mine. I'm so excited for that game. Okay, back to here, though. So, what I used to do in this war of mine, because people used to scavenge at night, and raiders would come and steal all your shit at night. And if I was unsure about the protection of our resources, like if there was somebody that needed to sleep or something that we couldn't barricade or something like that, I would take our food and everything with me in my backpack because I knew I could keep an eye on it. And that was part of my strategy, is like at least they wouldn't take it. So I would take like the food and the medical supplies. Everything else we can like scavenge relatively easily, like resources and components and stuff like that. I would take it with me, and yes, I would lose like a portion of my backpack, but I would know it was safe at night. And if I was uncertain about the location and the strength of our base, then I would do that as extra protection. So I might have to do that later, but for now I think we're okay. So maybe we'll just take a lockpick, transfer item to my backpack. It takes up a slot, but that's okay. I think everything else we should be fine, so let's just go. So this is exactly like this war of mine. Alright, here we go. Alright, I got it. Alright, so we're at 38 Irving Drive. Oh, you can see the heat. Woo! Scaring the carrion away. Alright, got my lockpick. Oh yeah, we can get like a little view. Nice. It's the same icons and stuff. You sneak. More of a horse stance. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is gonna be really challenging because in this war of mine, you're not worrying about zombies. You're just worrying about getting shot and you're worrying about the chaos. But as long as you're alone in the house, you're fine. When you're not alone in a house, it's more worrisome. Don't linger, the dead will become aware. Can I close the door? Sick, okay. There we go. Search. Food, nice. Raw meat, absolutely. Everything. Sweet. Raw meat and vegetables. Sick. Is that everything? Yeah, I went straight through the room. Okay. No stairs. Is there anything in the backyard? I like that it gives you little check marks that tells you you're done. Ah, up. Someone made a little hideout. That's cool. What are they looking at? Oh, that's pretty sick. New locations discovered. Old Ballard, one of the few remaining artifacts of Harshaw's more prosperous past. Value Records. Features a wide range of low-cost vinyl and band posters, so could get some morale items there. Texway Gas Hart Street. A sign above the forecourt reads, "Fill her up, roll on out." Classic gas station, okay. Can we explore anything in here? I see the radio right there. Ooh, scissors. They give us a lot of things up front. Fuck yeah. I'm so used to this war of mine. Everything's absolutely devastated. You can't find anything but scraps and screws and wood for like the first couple of days. Alright, sick. S to climb down. You got it. Oh, I hear something. Can I kill him? I have scissors. With a weapon equipped, sneak behind him. Press E to stealth kill. Holy fuck, I can. Woo! Joel, eat your heart out. Hell yeah. Oh, that's... Oh, but it used my scissors. I don't have them anymore. Okay, that makes sense. I would still want... Well... Yeah. I don't know if you'd want to keep the scissors. Ooh, a hatchet, though. Fuck the scissors. We're gonna keep the hatchet. Get everything. We got wood and metal, which we need to barricade stuff. So we're gonna keep going. Okay, but that's out. And then we can run. Okay. Is there anything else, though? She left. Oh no, she didn't leave. It didn't look like there was anything else here, though. A fucking hatchet attached to my belt. I love that. Is that all that's in this place? I mean, it makes sense if it's just the tutorial, it's not too much. And this is what, head back to shelter? Yeah, alright. We'll go home. Okay. I'm getting it. It's exactly like this war of mine. So it's nighttime. Drained. He gained. Drained. I'm fucking tired is what that means. Alright. Results from scavenging. Lots of shit, to be honest. Hell yeah. Undead attack. Ooh! Okay. The undead hurled themselves against the barricades. We managed to hold them back this time. Woo! But things are not good. Okay. My ass is gonna go to sleep. And go upstairs. And then go to bed. Yeah. Oh, we don't have any portable beds. So this is just from the shelter bed. Gotcha, gotcha. So if we need to leave, that's gonna be what happens. Okay. Now, Kayla, Dad's going to bed because he worked his ass off. You are gonna barricade the house. Because that's what... No. Going downstairs seems to be a problem for me. Can we barricade stuff? Is there anything... Small repair. Let's do it. And it's going to take 2, and we have 6, I think. So let's do it. Add to queue. Is it going to take the whole night? Oh, shit. Oh... So I should have done one during the daytime. Okay, hang on. So that has 4. And how's this one doing? Nope, not that. Oh, okay. So that just in general, that's the house barricade thing. Okay, I gotcha. So we should repair this all night. Okay. So I should have had her doing something during the daytime while he was out. That's what I should have done. So, alright. Confirm actions. Everybody's good. Everybody has an assignment. We go to daytime. He like hopped out of bed. He's like, woo! I'm ready. Okay, interesting. Undead attack. They hurled themselves against the barricade, but we managed to hold them back this time. Copy you. So... let's do that one more time because we have that. So let's repair that again. Then we'll be nearly full with the barricade. And we don't have to worry about it. She can deal with that. She is a strong, capable woman. And me... Is there anything that we can deal with in this room? Don't look like it. There's nothing to take apart either. Because I would absolutely take apart every single chair in this place. Oh my god, the stairs are gonna be my worst enemy. Going up and down. That's gonna get me killed for sure, trying to run from something. Alright, now what do we got here? We should make a portable bed, although I just ran out of resources to do that. Okay, I really need to scavenge some more is what I'm seeing. Go to value records. That's what I want now. Alright, let's do it. Shelter beds available. Prepare. Let's do the weapons. I don't think we have to worry about our food being taken for now, but I'm sure we're gonna have to deal with human survivors. The worse. A beer. Nice. I don't think we'll have to worry about, like, other people until later. Clothes. Okay, interesting. So let's go scavenge. So I understand now you have to assign the action of scavenging to him, another action to her, and then you can say, okay, everybody's got an assignment. Now we take off. So we're going to value records. I don't know how interesting this is going to be for you guys to watch, but I'm fascinated by this stuff. Attack. Let's get a little peek inside. I don't know if this guy's going to pop up. Hopefully not. Take it all. Clear value records. Remove the zombie threat to make it a viable shelter. Yeah, baby! Hatchet to the head, fucker! Nice. And do I still have the hatchet? I do. Someone barricaded it. Okay, copy you. That's what he said before. Okay, so we gotta go upstairs. Oh, shit's gonna get real. By the way, the noises in this game, ugh. When I started it up, it has like a zombie noise. And it's so nasty. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Bam! Taken out. Yeah, bitch! Nice. So that could be a new workbench for us. So this, they want us to make our new shelter. Maybe I shouldn't have barricaded the other place. Aim a flashlight and throw fire things. Ooh. You see like the little, he's got like a trail when my flashlight goes up. Interesting. Alright. If I'm gonna come here though, why would I take stuff out of it? Ooh, don't do that. If I'm gonna come here, it doesn't seem useful to loot the place then. It's like a weird like echo of things. Ah, gotcha. Woo! Oh, fuck. Where's my hatchet? How come I can't attack? Fucking dead, that's why! Hope dims as the city claims another. Fuck, okay. Remaining survivors received their grief state. He fought hard, but his injuries took their toll. I couldn't figure out how to fucking fight. I thought it was E, but it's the mouse button. Fuck. He gained grief. That's kind of funny the way they write that. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, what I might do... Because he's fucking dead. But that's because I had my ineptitude of controls. Let's do it at night. Oh, that really sucks. Okay. We're gonna do that. Let's try this at night. Let's just learn the necessary controls. Oh, I can't scavenge at night. Okay. Let's learn, like, the tutorial. Let's play the whole thing out. Even though he's fucking dead. And then... if you guys like this, then maybe we'll make it into, like, a real series. Value records. The 22nd. So Dad took out one of the zombies. The question is, can I get his hatchet? I'm on my own now. Whoa! Oh shit! Go, 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 go! Woo! Woo! Bye, bitch! Fucking the stairs. The stairs are everybody. Woo! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is bad. Hatchet, hatchet, hatchet. No. Can she kill me while I'm doing this? Woo! Get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me. Woo! Okay, leave. Ow! This is so fucked. I can't take my dad's hatchet or anything. Ooh, that's so bad, that's so bad, that's so bad. Okay, I gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, we're all dead. Oh, we're all dead. Woo! Open the door! Woo! Go! Woo! Oh, fuck. Good start! Oh no! So you need a weapon. You need a weapon. Yeah, my barricades will hold, but my ass got munched. If I don't turn into a fucking zombie, I'll be surprised. I'm not gonna make it. I'm running on fumes. Yeah, I bet you are. Oh, man. And we got nothing in our house. Okay. We're gonna get you to bed. I don't think it's a great idea. But you need it. That's bad. That's really bad. Depressed! Oh no! It's going downhill quickly. Oh shit. How can I clear that place though? The fucking stairs. Even the zombie copied me on the stairs. So how can I do this? I almost think I need to go to a different location. Threat level low. Oh shit. Any weapons? No weapons. Inaccessible during the tutorial. I'm fucked, bro! Makes a good distraction. There's no way, though. I need something to stabby stabby. Gnawing hunger. That's not good. Do I have a kitchen area that I can make food in? Because before it was like a kitchen thing. So I have to make it. Cost. So can I dismantle this? Can be dismantled for base resources at the dismantling bench. So, okay, and this is me. Where's the dismantling bench? Do I have to make that? Do I have to make a dismantling bench? If I do, that'd be really bad. I do! I have to make it! Oh, fuck! Okay, workbench level 2 unlocks the recipes for level 2 stations, including the dismantling bench and the bolt cutters. Ooh, I really fucked myself. Repairing the house twice. So I should not have done that. Ooh, okay. I think we have firmly lost this round. Not only is my fucking dad dead, but I'm now depressed. Oh, I just got up. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I wasted a day going to the other one. Woo! Hopelessness. Good. Lovely. And my barricade is fucked. Okay, so the barricade is my time. It's my time to get out. Oh, man. I am fucked. I'm gonna have to... I'm too down to do anything. Oh, no. Yep, we lost completely. And this is the fucking tutorial! I'm glad that I did play it though, because there's a couple of things that are like way different. I'm also used to playing this war of mine on like every other device that I have. I don't play it as often on the actual computer because they optimized it for like tablets and stuff. So I actually play it more on a tablet than I do on a computer. So these controls are definitely new to me. Oh no. Oh no. So what happens if I just kill time? She's gonna get hopeless. She's gonna sit on the floor. The question is the hopelessness and my mental state gonna... If I'm lucky, next time it won't be coming back. Yeah, so she's super, super depressed. There's nothing I can do about it. She won't scavenge for stuff. She's too upset. So hopelessness, like my mental health level is completely gone. Lost dad, lost half my health, really hungry. I've got nothing else. So the question is what's gonna hold out longer at this point, which is it my mental health or is the barricade gonna break before I do? Starving. Oh, I don't want to oh, she's just dead. Consumed by sorrow, she gave into the darkness. Oh. Oh man, that's a horrible start. Another community falls to ruin. The lucky ones died quickly. The rest will haunt the streets for years to come. They survived 5 days. God damn! Okay, but I do understand the name of the game. I don't think I need the tutorial anymore. It's a matter of... That noise. That's the noise. Ew. Oh, okay. Into the dead, our darkest days. I love it a lot. I don't know if this is going to be interesting to watch, though. Because it's very much a you and a thought process trying to find the best combination between keeping your place barricaded, or in this case, I guess maybe moving from place to place. So barricading it enough to buy you time to get out to somewhere else. And the goal is to get out of the city slowly but surely. And I think that map will probably show us the way out, right? So the closer we get to other locations, if we move, our map moves, right? And as we scope out other vantage locations, then you will get to see other places to run to, and hopefully the more places you make it to, which is a lot more dynamic than in this war of mine, you have one shelter and you try to keep that shelter going for as many days as possible. I think it's 116 days, I don't remember. I should know for as many friggin' years as I've been playing that game. Literal years. This one is getting shelter to shelter, so I'm assuming that map, right, though each shelter as we get to, we'll finally see the edge of the city limits where that is out, right? So one day we'll make it to a house that is close enough to just make a break for it out of the city limits, and hopefully we have enough resources to get ourselves out to survive. Now, it doesn't appear that a bite turns you, but that's got to be something in this game. Otherwise, how are there so many of them? So I don't know if a bite infects you and then you slowly become something. We didn't get the chance because my bro just died, and it was completely my fault. I really thought that the attack button was E, and it really was the mouse button. So, phew! That really cost me literally the entire game. But that's okay. We made it evidently short and sweet, I suppose. But it's an interesting premise. Now, I don't normally do this because I almost always finish what I start. But with this game, I feel like is an exception because it's not really a story-based game. I do want to ask you this time, what do you guys think? Do you guys want to see a full attempt to make it as far as we can with this game? Or is this kind of a good enough taste, right? Because it might take a long time to try and make it through. I read that the full campaign, should you not fuck it up, could take as little as 2.5, 3 hours. My guess it's gonna take a lot longer than that because I am gonna fuck it up. I would love to be able to say, okay, just everybody survives. As soon as somebody dies, you have to start over, but it will be Hero Century. So if you guys do want to see it, we'll take it as far as we can go, either until everybody dies or we get out of the city limits, which is, I'm assuming, the ultimate end goal of all the characters, right? Because as we heard in the beginning with the radio, the city is fucked, get out. I really love these stuff. I really think it's interesting. I think it's really fascinating. I'll do my best to have edited it in some way or form or fashion that makes it interesting for you guys. It is very, 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 very similar to this War of Mine, but the ante is upped with the zombies. We have more combat than we did in this War of Mine. This War of Mine was a lot more based in survival and just hiding, right? Just don't get shot. You can get weapons. You were able to do that in the game, but it behooved you more to just hide and get what you could. But this is the zombies. The zombies don't care about stealing your food. They care about killing you and breaking into your house to kill you. So there is a lot of combat, it looks like, or a potential for a lot of combat in this game, which looks really cool. So what do you guys think? If you guys like it enough, we'll do a full run of the game, not just the tutorial. It actually worked out that it was just a tutorial and not just like part of a full game, so we can start afresh, new, and not have anybody literally fucking dead in the first 10 seconds. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I will get to all of the recent comments that have been flooding in. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing more of that stuff, I'll put it over here in the little video selector thing. If you guys just want to check out other zombie games, I definitely recommend the Last of Us series, which I got going on over here. We've been doing it live. Or you can check out the Resident Evil series, all zombies all the time because we love the zomzoms. Survive till next time, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.